Welcome, 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 guys. Welcome back to Chew and Chat with Yana-Lu. It has been a pleasure meeting you guys down here every single Friday, coming to inspire you, to encourage you, and to bring some great, great guests. Well, listen, let me tell y'all something. I got some hot, scrumptious guests down here tonight, and I'm excited. Yes, sir. So I have a very, very, very special group down here. It's a group of 4 guys. They are amazing guys. They are wonderful. They have a lot of positive stuff going on. I love what they're doing out here in the city of Atlanta, Georgia. They are putting on positive things for relationships. They are uplifting guys about being great dads, making sure that the women are upholding their part in relationships so that we can have better relationships. And they're also ensuring that, you know, that the children are learning the right way to love and be loved in a home. So, you know, without further ado, waiting on it. I got to think of another word to say too. I'm so sick of without further ado. That's really like irking my nerves. Yeah, I mean, so anyway, like I said, without further ado, Barocco, baby.
Hello.
Yes, guys, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Oh, y'all handsome, scrumptious men.
It's a pleasure.
We know he's married, so ladies, don't even do it.
So I have to do this every time. It's your boy from
I like it. Yo, that's the best part about it, like watching their show. So guys, I love watching your show. I mean, I want to learn all about you guys. Tell me all about how you guys came about putting it together. I know Orlando and we act together, you know, on projects and stuff. And Sean got in contact with you and told us it's coming up. So big ups to you, Sean. We know that it's all coming up in the film and all that good stuff. So, you know, I love what you guys are doing. I think it's something amazing. You guys are out here in the city of Atlanta. You guys are lifting dads up, you know, marriages up. You know, you guys are all divorced. And are you still going strong with these boys?
It's hard work.
It's
work.
He keeping us in line, you know. He's steering us in that direction, you know, making us understand it's positive, it's positivity, and it's not all negative.
Oh yeah,
Okay, well, you know, because I was looking through some negative eyes. I did it twice. You understand what I'm saying? So, but real stuff. So, what is it? I just want to jump right in because, guys, these guys are out here teaching you guys how to keep your relationship together as well as, you know, just be a whole person before you try to dive into a relationship, because Yana-Lu don't just dive into anything. And I love the way you guys, you're set up. I love how you guys know how to play on each other. I know how you take turns with each other. You guys have fun. So I want to come to you because he married.
Okay.
So
Start us off. Kick it off, Rico.
Rico.
Yeah.
So tell me, what is it that keeps you together and you're still around all these separated men?
So I guess the thing is that I'm not going to say that it's not easy at all, right? And me and my wife, we've had our challenges, right? And I've did things that, you know, that may have caused us to lose our way, right? But when those particular things happen, or those you're faced with those tribulations, right? You just gotta basically start focusing on each other a lot more, right? And kind of shield out the rest of the world and focus on each other, right? Simple things sometimes is just sitting there talking to each other, staring at each other's eyes, right? As simple as that. And people call it like I'm breathing her air, right? But you know, we've gone to several marriage retreats, counseling and retreats, right? And during those retreats, you end up learning a lot about your partner, right? Because you do a lot of things in group, but you're tasked with going off and doing things separately, right? As a couple, right? And during that time, you know, you leave the phones, you leave the TVs, you leave the social media, right? You get away from all that stuff, those distractions, and you focus on that person, right? Because in the end of the day, you know, you married them for a reason, right?
True.
And then a lot of things, they're going to be outside things. Again, social media, the stuff you see on Instagram and stuff like that, the stuff that granted, it attracts a man, right? You see some nice looking lady on Instagram, and then you're focusing on that, right? So you can't let that stuff dictate, you know, or affect your relationship, right? So it's about focusing on your partner and figuring out what really brought y'all together and what you love about it, because you walked down that aisle and said I do
Right.
for a reason,
Right.
Yeah.
right? So you need to figure out what that is and focus on it. That's basically what I had to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can get some advice from him because I mean, you're saying some good stuff. You're saying right things.
Yeah.
You know, you're saying stuff that's healing to people, and you're covering up. Well, you're filling in the gaps of where people keep missing out. You know, because the retreats are relevant. I'm thinking it's just counseling, y'all. But you can go to a retreat to learn to love on each other again, to hear some different people going through some of the same things.
right? And then
that.
when you have kids and stuff, you have to get away from them too.
Yeah,
At some
you do.
point, and focus on your relationship, because you got to think about it. Like a lot of people, they'll stay in a relationship just for kids, right? And then when the kids gone, y'all empty nesters, and then you sitting there looking at each other like, oh,
Yeah, I did
you know,
that.
or just like the pandemic actually did a lot to couples. Like they end up separating because you're not going to work, you're working in the house,
Right.
your kids in the house too, so you're doing all that kind of stuff. Now you in the house with that person. Every single day,
faced with
24/7, and so you faced with all that little stuff becomes big stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
And I always commend you, Rico, because you're the only one that's married on this panel. And every time you're asked that question, like, okay, how do you do it? Like, and you always start off. I don't want to say always, because we never like to talk in absolutes, but a lot of times when you start off with, it takes hard work. And we all know that, right? That was brought to us from our elders before we even got married, friends and family, like, it's gonna take work, it's hard work, you know? So when we have a brother that's here saying that, it's hard work, we commend you for that, because it's almost like if you had to put an analogy together, it's like you do push-ups, right? You do push-ups, you do strength training for that day and that time when it comes that you have to fight a battle, and marriage is that battle sometimes. Not every day,
Right.
but it's a battle. So if you're doing your push-ups, when that time comes, when you fall weak, you know what? I've been doing my training. So let me get back to my training. Let me get back to why I've been doing this, So I commend you for always saying it's hard work, because marriage is hard work.
Yeah. I mean, like this show, right?
Yeah.
It was probably hard work in the beginning for you to start this and keeping it going and stuff like that. Anything easy sometimes is not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
It's
And then
not.
too, we're all older, so we have learned from our past relationships, our previous obstacles and challenges, and instead of giving up, we took all that what we learned, and we all bounced it off each other.
Yeah.
And we try to do better going forward with our new relationships and our current relationships.
Yeah.
That's right.
So it's never a time where, especially now when we're older, stop learning. I love to learn. I think I learn way more now than I did when
You
I
look
was
like
younger.
Common. I'm sitting up here listening to him. I look like one of these little celebrities out here. I can name all y'all, but that's good stuff.
But yeah. So we just try to give each other and other people that boost that they need,
Right.
that encouragement that they need to keep going and not just give up and say, you know what, I go find somebody else. Because you keep trying to find somebody else, 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah.
you never find that person.
Well, if you a female, I hate it for y'all boys when you find her. I tell you, baby, because gonna be ran through. You gotta keep it fun.
And we worry about that. We call it miles.
Let me tell you
no
something.
man wants
Let me tell you
got a lot of
something.
miles on
No,
it,
y'all heard it yourself. See, y'all women be thinking I'm being mean to y'all. I'm really not. I really am on their side.
Yeah.
But I mean,
we look at the mileage.
But
now.
the mileage comes with if you was married for 12 years or whatever. That's like saying your wife had miles on her.
Yeah, but those are
in
your
America.
miles.
That's one man's miles.
Yeah.
That's one man's
But
miles.
acquired miles.
But now, if you go to the next woman that's been married 12 years and now you talking to her, them my miles, so them him miles.
Yeah,
So they
those
go. So
pick
you
up
can't.
miles.
It's a whole different perspective.
Are you saying a
Use
one
car
part?
analogy though.
But here's
You
the
know what
thing,
I'm
though.
saying?
Here's the thing.
He traded it in. So.
Listen, regardless, hey, they always say one man's
Trash is another man's treasure.
True.
So I look at it like this right here. Okay, if she got them in the miles, okay, I'm not looking at the miles. I'm looking at what she gonna do that's brand new. Forget the past. Forget those miles you had.
Did it help her?
Because guess what? I come with miles too.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm saying, so
Yeah,
my thing is, okay, when you coming in here new, now I want to know what your mindset is. Okay, I want to know when you come in here, what you're gonna do So we can go further, not focus on what you did with those mods and who you had to mod, because everybody, I don't know nobody in the world who don't have mods. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't have
I'm
mods.
saying you might have more mods than I have. I don't know. Hey, but at the end of the day, the thing about it is, my focus is the mods that we putting together going forward, not what
That's
you
true.
coming with.
That's true. I like that because you know what, like you said, everybody has gone through their share of relationships, right? Everybody, I don't care if you been in a relationship with somebody and been with somebody else and somebody else. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Your past. Here's one thing. I don't want to know about a person's past.
True.
I literally.
There's a whole irrelevance.
No.
It holds a problem. What it holds, because females. And for the males that sometimes y'all just a little feminine, you know. But females, I'm serious. Y'all get caught up in the stuff. Females get caught up in the stuff that, well, you know, did you love her more than me? Was she better than me?
Oh my God.
Was she this?
Did you do
Okay,
this
if
for
I
her?
tell you that, if a male tell you that, you're gonna bring that back up later and be like, well, honey, this, and this. So, as y'all know, I got a thing with females right now. We need to wake up, and that's just. And I'm glad I got bro code because they can help me.
So
They can help me a little bit here.
what do you mean by wake up?
Well, thank you,
Yeah,
thank you,
so that-
Coco. I'm called Rico. You're my own name. So, thank you, wifey, for letting me play with your husband. But Coco, like, women today, we make money. That's good. We buy big houses.
True.
We have nice cars, vroom vroom, right? We do. Lonely than a mug up in them cribs. Lonely than a mug. You know why? With a dog or a cat. I hate that boy. And the vibrator. It is. This is kid friendly, family friendly. I mean, train your children the way they should go, and then they'll know right. So what I mean by that is because a lot of women here lately, because I sit in women's group, and it's you know, and I have some women say, well, not me and my friend group. Well, you're a liar, because we're all the same. Like, men are all the same. You guys gonna think either when you see a female, she's either gonna be beautiful, she's either gonna be my friend, she's either gonna be that girl, she's either gonna be in a category. I just feel like as women, when I sit around women group and I'm sitting around like intelligent of the most intelligent, you know, the dumbest of the dumbest and all the in between. Born to the fact of you don't know, not that you're dumb. But we get to the point that now that we're at the door, but that I'm woman, hear me roar stuff, we feel like we're entitled to where we don't have to listen no more. And I hate that because I love listening to a man. I think it's one of the most sexiest things that you could do in a relationship is listen to your man.
Right.
You know, and we forgot that. I think that we're making so much money now. We're getting the big houses now. We're doing this, and it's, well, I don't gotta listen to you. Well, you don't tell me, and I make more money than you, or I got this house and I got that. But Boo Kitty, you sitting up in there with her with the wine bottle, and I don't know what y'all thinking about. You know what I'm saying? But I got to go.
Right.
And at the end of the day, y'all come home. I did a thing where I prayed about it and I said, God, teach me how to love a man, because I wanted to be in a relationship, right? I still do. But right now, God has me where he has me, and I'm alive. I'm alive. So at the end of the day, when I said that prayer, he put me around men and I started hearing y'all cries. That's when me and Orlando started talking about it. He was like, I need you to come to this show. And women have been sleeping because we don't clean the house right. We don't cook right. We're not having sex right. We tease them with it. We pull it back. We halfway give it to them. We don't want to give it to them. And it's not yours. It's not laundry. Oh, so the brother's talking about laundry now. So there are so. Oh, good God, yeah, shit me. That baby hurt. So y'all hurt this baby. There's so many things, you know. But I don't think that so far, since the women be able to buy a lot more things and go places and do more things, we're not listening a lot. And I'm seeing a lot of men be a lot more hurt. And I'm hearing you guys cry out, like some of my friends, they want to go to church. And they women say, oh, take me to church. Yeah, but you ain't acting right when you get out to church. How you want the man to go to church?
So let me say this. Like I agree with everything you were saying as far as, you know, wanting to listen to a man and all that stuff. But just listening to what you were saying as far as, you know, now women have the houses, now they got the cars, You know, you can go get your own nails done and all this other stuff you feel like that you don't have to ask the man to do. But the thing about it is, at the same time, you know, you say you don't need a man, but then you have ones that want a man to step in and take care of them. So my biggest thing is, yeah, you may have a house, you may have a car, you may have all this other stuff, but you're lonely.
Lonely.
See, when you come to me, my mindset is not all about what you got and all that other thing. It's about how we're gonna build this thing together as partnership.
Yeah,
part,
yeah,
that
yeah.
I'm
part.
saying,
That part.
Yeah.
Talk to
I'm
him,
all
man.
about partnership and teamwork.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
yes.
Can I take care of you? Yeah. But my question is, and these guys will tell you, every show we have, every topic we have, on that one, I always say it go both ways.
That part.
I say that every
That
show.
part.
If you don't
Yeah.
mind, go back and look at every show, and I say that it goes both ways because it
Yeah.
does. You know, you want me to step in, you want me to get your nails done, get your